Welcome to this series where we are playing the War and Industry update for Reforged Eden. This was published on the September 2023. Now, in the last part, we went up to and looted out the abandoned assembly yard up here. So I forgot to pick up my survival tent. And so the results were a little bit disappointing in the sense that the CV template that I wanted, this NSC CV02 template, didn't give me enough neo, and I certainly didn't get enough copper after looting that out. Oh, carbon substrate, that's a bit of a mistake. I can fix that. So I'm short at the moment of neodymium and copper. Now, in this part, what I want to do is come over to the Polaris Center here and see if we can do some trading. I'd like to see if I can buy the neo, but if not, we're going to have to go round and look for crash ships with thrusters in to build up there. Then the source of copper is actually up here. This is the original copper deposit that I started mining way back right at the beginning of the series. And you can see the portable constructor is still there, but I made a mistake. I've I've manufactured the substrate. I just forgot to put it into the what we call it. So if we go down to here, there's no lights on in the base because I've lifted the core again. There we are. Just pick that up. Yeah, a bit of a error there. I'm not having the best of days at the moment, to be honest. It's just been one of those days. I think we all have them from time to time, where you start the day off with good intentions and nothing actually goes according to what you plan. Anyway, that's my problem, not your problem. So get here. And another fun fact is that I tried to download City Skylines 2 and that all blew up and messed up things as well. Right, so we've now got the ship here. I've got some stuff that I want to sell. Actually, I need to check one thing. And oh, there's something else I need to show you. I need to check the armor locker. Got some damaged reinforced armor there. We've got some medium armor. I think what I would like to do is take that with me and see if we could sell it. And what I've done in here is I've actually upgraded the SV. We put another CPU extender improved in. I needed another generator. And the reason why I've actually done that is if I come outside, you'll see we've now got some rocket launchers on here as well. So I jump in the ship and you can see now we've got, oops, we need to reload or load it up so that we've got stuff there. So we've now actually got some rockets. Yes, thank you, game. That's probably the local bug ugly. We're going to go to the east. But I need to tag this. I know where it is, just so I can fly straight towards it. Yeah, so we've now got the ability to defend ourselves and possibly even go have a crack at the Xerox bases while we're flying towards while we're flying towards the Polaris trade station. I just want to talk about a couple of things. The first thing is that I want to focus very much on getting the our what we call it here, our template vessel. If I remember correctly, I can actually fly it, or I think I can fly it. But what I want to do is a little bit of rebuilding once we got that ship in, but we won't bring it in this part because I'll most likely run out of time. So I want to get that ship in, do a little bit of rebuilding, because if any of you follow my various series, is that I'm not someone who settles down on a base whenever I play these space-based survival games. In fact, survival games in general, I don't tend to settle down in one place. I like to keep moving. So having that capital vessel so that we can go out and explore. Oh yeah, we've also got this abandoned factory I wouldn't mind having a crack at as well. But of course the downside is that despite taking down those two POIs, I've yet to find an epic weapon. And that's the reason why I'm focusing very much on getting the CV up and running so we can go mobile. I'd also want to have a go at reach the radar station complex as well. I was kind of half hoping that might reset, otherwise we're going to have to go back to the moon of Roggery to do it, but we'll be able to go back in force. And the other thing, which maybe some of you guys can give me a bit of advice on, is that the new update is supposed to give us a trading game. And I'll be completely upfront. I don't know much about it. I know Spange is doing a trading run, but I haven't really had the time to actually check out any of his videos. So if any of you guys are doing a trading run, if you've got any tips, feel free to do it, because I wouldn't mind taking a look at it, even if I'm not very good as a trader. That guy's actually sells meat, and I've got quite a pile of meat here. And we're always killing spiders, so I think we can offload some of the meat, because I need to maximize my profits, because I don't know how much neodymium is going to cost. So get that there. The other thing I want to do is I've got a whole load of these things which I want to offload. I've also bought this kind of like legacy virus as well. I don't know if I can sell that to somebody. Somebody's going to be gullible enough to buy it. Missing cargo. Okay, we're just going to get here. And what this does, each one of these gives us 25 skill points, 1,000 galactic credits, 100 reputation with our company. So, so this will give us a bit more cash. Let's just work through them. Radius. Well, that's not good. Well, we'll get the skill points. Skill points are quite important in Reforged Eden, because there's never enough. You know, especially if you want to go for the really high tier tech. That what will happen is eventually you'll get to a point, like, say for example, I've got 2,350. I know, and technically I've already got up to level 25, so I don't have many skill points left. So if I wanted to go for the better techs, because I think it's these actually, some of them, I don't, maybe that one's not quite a good example. It's the research schematics, that's it. You can see here, these need about 1,000 skill points to unlock, I think. Now, the next thing I would like to do is, oops. Now, the next thing I would like to do is we're going to pay all our credits into the system. So just deposit that. Now, I'm going to talk to these guys, see if we can do any dealing. I'm here to buy. We've got some 15mm rounds. I wouldn't mind those. Railgun, ammunition, heavy armor. Right, he's not interested in medium armor. I wouldn't mind 1,000 rounds of those. It's going to take a. It's only going to cost me 3,000. Got a plasma blaster there. So that gives me 6,000 rounds of ammo. What do you sell? Here to buy. Right, we can sell that medium armor. What I wouldn't mind is what we call it, a laser drill. But I brought along these, which are duplicates, so I can sell these off. Let me just see. Radiation boost 2. You know, 5,000 EVA boost. Oh, I can't sell it now. That's because I was rushing and not paying attention. Oh well, that's the way it goes. Wasted some money. Hit buy. Supercomputer. I was half hoping to get some fertilizer, but obviously not. I don't think there's anything else in here that we can need. Maybe I shouldn't spend too much money anyway. Let's buy ship gone. Here. Right, our next stop is got to be the refinery. Because if we're going to get any Neo, it's going to be over here. That's the power plant. think the building behind here is the refinery. Now, ideally, what I'd like to do is get quite a big pile from here, and preferably, well, I'd like all of it, get all of it from here, but that's unlikely. To here, to this guy, 84. Oh no, he's got 5,000 stock. What am I looking at? I'm looking at the wrong number. Okay, we're gonna buy 200 Neo. 284. Okay, we got no problems. Oops, wrong button. Concentrate, concentrate. Right, we're going to need about 400 or more. Should we get the right one? Just buy that. Maybe. So if I get another couple of hundred, that would give me, because I've literally put all my Neo in there to get the level I wanted. So if I now just put in the 100, that would give me 1760. That would give me, wow, that's gone over. That gives me 150 Neo left over, which would be quite useful because I might want to make some bits and pieces. So we've got that now. What else do you sell? No, just Sathium, we don't need that. I could buy the copper, but I think I'd rather mine that. And so we've now got the Neo. What I want to do now is go to the next place we got to find is the logistics center. Let's see if we can find that. I think that's it there. I think the building with the trader in is over here, isn't it? I'm half hoping to get some fertilizer or something from here. Let's get into here. Yeah, logistics hub. There's a trader in here. Okay, I'm here to buy. Oh, this guy sells Neo as well, but he doesn't have that much. I'd like to get some. Oh, yes. We're going to buy the laser drill. I think I've got some charges, so don't. Maybe we'll just buy a couple of charges. Luck. Platinum ingots. He actually buys platinum ingots. I've got some platinum ingots, but they're back on the. I don't think I brought them with me. Okay, we could stop. Sorry about this. Neo, laser drill, Estrum, Sarcosium, gold. I wouldn't mind the 10 gold. Okay, we got no money. I've blown all my money. The platinum ingots I've got, but they're not with me. So I can come back and sell those another time. So we've now got the drill, and what we need now is copper. Get rid of Promethium, and what we need to do is come up to here now. One approach. We need to go north. Getting that laser drill is going to make a difference. I know I could manufacture one, but it comes down to skill points again. So, for example, to open up this laser drill, it will take 15 skill points out of that 2,350. And this is the way you need to think now in Reforged Eden, is do you actually need it? It's like this advanced multi-tool. And there's no point unlocking it because we've already got the charges. So we don't need that if we can get multi-tools and laser drills from loot. And of course, I'm not going to drill that much out the ground. I just want to drill the copper out because I need so much of it. I mean, generally what you can do is just collect enough copper just by taking down POIs. And I think that kind of comes back to what you could call what your people's different play styles are. You've got some people who want to gather the resources all the time, and there's others who just want to kind of get most of their resources from loot. So you don't actually do much once you kind of get away from the main start. Now, obviously, we're going to have to get it in the trees. It could be a bit interesting. I think we may have to cut a little bit of a path here.
Warning, dread detected.
Okay. Well, we're just going to have to gather some meat first. Just get rid of the... Hello, boys. Just set your tail on fire. I think there's another one over here. No, it wouldn't be long before we get some meat. Right, I think next thing I want to do is we'll put that there. Pick that up. Put the raw food in there. That's another. I need to survive. Oh, look, looks like the boys are back. Let me just see. Yeah, I know. I'll just say hello to you in a minute. Don't get too enthusiastic. Where are you? Enough of them. Well, I think the game is actually set up to kind of defend these places with spiders. Right. Get rid of that drill. I don't need that. That's now my premium drill. I think I've got some other charges. Why is it telling her I'm mining a container? I think I'm gonna have to shove this tree out of the way because it doesn't want to play. Get around you. Be in first person. Where is there? Right, we can have another go at chopping the tree down. Okay, we now, it's not telling us it's a container anymore. I need the wood anyway, so... Hello. Got a raptor this time. Right, we're right next to the hole now. Gotcha. Haha. Okay. Right, this stuff in the fridge. That can go in. Not the ammunition, the trainer controller. I can go in there. Oops, I thought I saw some drill charges. Okay. Probably don't need 22 of those in there. We don't need. Could be here for a little while, so. What we got? take that. This can go in there. We can put that straight into the... Right, we're going to need about 400 ingots, so I don't think we'll do it in there, but what we'll do is we'll hook this up. We're going to mine some copper ore, get down to about here. Get my nice new spiffy laser drill. And we'll just start mining out. Of course, it needs to be reloaded. Right, what I'm going to do is I'm going to mine out the copper, and I'll start refining it into whatever we need. Get some in here. Yeah, look at that. Goes a lot quicker once you've got the laser drill. Goes even quicker when you've got ship-mounted lasers. Now we can got that there. Get this here. So just tell it to do a couple of hundred. And what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to mine out copper. And what I'll do is I'll be right back once I've got enough to finish off the ship. Okay, welcome back. I think I've got enough ore now, and we should have created enough ingots as well. Come to think of it. So if I just get out of the there, move back up, back away from the edge, and if we come into here, yeah, I've got 470. Oops. And if we press F2, we split the difference. Okay, and again, 24, 33. Wasn't a bad guess, was it? Okay. And just F2, and we can start production. It's going to take half an hour to produce it. So I'm not going to bring it in this game. So I'm not going to bring it in this video. I'll save that to tomorrow. We'll save that to the next part. So we got a little bit of time left on the video because I spent most of that time actually doing it. So what I want to do is we've got this big patch over here what wants to explore, needs to be explored. So I think what I'll do is I'll set that, show on galaxy move on approach. We don't want to be seen galaxy wide, do we? Okay. And what I'm going to do is we're going to go back over here and pick up the survival tent, and I'll also give you a quick view of what I did to the abandoned assembly yard. Now we will be back to the abandoned assembly yard once I start doing a bit of a rebuild with the capital vessel, because of course the template vessels can look pretty ugly, and I do want to get it a little bit more spaced out and put together. So what we're going to do is head for the survival tents. Okay, welcome back. I've just been, it took me a little while to find the tent, and what I'll do is I'll just show you around. You see on the top the base looks pretty much the same as it was before, because there's so many blocks here you could build probably 2 or possibly even 3 capital vessels from it. But inside I've stripped out virtually all the go to this. See, I've stripped out virtually all the various bits and pieces, consoles, you name it. I've just stripped it all out just to try and get the necessary resources, or we have to be able to how can you say, to be able to for the actual capital vessel. So we're just going to come here. It looks like we're just on the edge of light. I think just to finish off, we're going to kind of go off into this direction. We've got some Xerax stuff. We've got a weapons bunker, level 4. Xerex colony. So what we'll do is we'll just go off in this direction. If we can, because all these guys are in the trees, and trying to hit these in the trees is a little bit, be a bit tricky. Colony, oh wow, that's shielded. There's no point us going anywhere near that. Wow, look at that. Is there anything else here we can? The vehicle port here. It's a bit close to that weapons bunker, but it's in the open, which is more important. Wow. Okay. Haha. Maybe that isn't such a good idea. Attacking Xerex bases in the dark and in trees is not particularly a very good idea. At the very least, you need to attack them in the daylight so you can actually see what's going on. We can drop in on the abandoned drone base here. I don't think it's, again, of course there's a good chance it's been updated, but we can just go and take a look-see at this. Now if I'm correct, no, yeah, there should be coming low. Time to try out the wait, cut it out. There's another one here somewhere.
Dread detected.
Okay. Oh, there's another one. Okay. And the one just there. Thank you. Really more interested in eggs than anything else. Right. We go green so I can actually see what I'm doing. You've got rid of the turrets on that side. There's another one on this side. Put this in the fridge. It's right. I think that is about it. There's only a lot of these guys around. You can get round, and I don't know what the big attraction is. You're drawn by the radiation as such. There's something hanging around here. I can't see it. Okay, well, I'm not that interested in you. So now we got rid of, I think that's only the two turrets which are the exterior defenses, but what we can do is just put you yeah, God knows what that is. Well, Just come here. Obviously, this is a fairly big base, so we're not going to be able to take it all down in this part. Hi guys. Goodbye. Right. We need some food actually. Okay, we'll take those out. Take some of those out so we can put food in.
Warning, threat detected.
This can go in the container controller. Food, well, just eat one of those. And what we'll do is just do a loop round. Just clear the top level. And then I think what we'll work out, we've got another undelivered cargo. Okay, doing quite well for those. This is just a plain multi-tool. Electronics. Actually, we're get you into there. Hydrogen, water, more oxygen. Gotta be a bit careful because you get sudden spawners in here like him. No, 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 no. I'm not gonna put up with that. Right. Here's something walking around here. There's a bit of a trap up there. There. Oops. Didn't cook that correctly. Okay. Ammunition. Right, we've got another loot box just down here. Certainly take that. It's scrap. Really do need to fire up those furnaces. And I think that's about it because that's the corner there. Now if you go up here, there's a kind of open door thingy here. And that goes into that room. Oops. Take that. They used to spawn in there. Oh well. Near something.
Warning, threat detected.
Now we've got to go up there, but I'm not going to go up there in this part. Well, we can have a look actually. The ammunition, gun shells. I think we've cleared that. I'm just gonna. Oh, missed this one, didn't I? Take that. I'm just gonna jump back to the ship. Near horrible creatures all over the place. This needs to go in the container controller.
Warning, threat
And
detected.
we'll eat that. We'll take that with us. Take that, and that. If we go up here, Okay. More shotgun shells. We'll put those in the, put that directly into there. Let's do it that way. Don't need that biofuel in. And the next step is up here. Just show you that. Whoops. Oh, maybe we can do the next room. Quick reload. More trade stuff. It's gone too high. Is that it? Then we go up there, but as gone a lot bit further than I should have. But we will get the loot box in this corner. Some more cobalts. Not sure where that hole in the corner goes.
Warning, threat detected.
Maybe that's, whoops. Move forward a bit. Now this just drops back down to where we just come from. And just to show you where we're going to go, but this is definitely going to have to be the next part. Where you come up to here, and you can see that obviously there's a turret up there, which is going to cause trouble. So what we'll do is we'll just get back to here, go back down here, back over to the ship.
Warning, threat detected.
Yes, thank you, game. Just jump into there, stand on there. And just to show you what we got so far, let's just empty this into. Does that perish? No, it doesn't, so that's okay. And we're back to 33 food. And I think, oops, only controller. And we've got a reasonable pile of stuff here. I think we'll probably take that for the infected wound. We don't need that in our ship anymore.
Warning, threat detected.
We've got some minigun stuff. I think I've brought a minigun with me, so maybe we'll give the minigun a go, a trip out. Whoops, nope. That's all that for the moment. Well, equip the minigun, the survival tool can go away. Keep the rocket launcher in case we need it. And I don't think I've got a laser rifle just yet. What I will do is, one thing I will do is very quickly deploy the survival tent, simply because there's always a lot of kind of bug uglies and things around that can be fairly annoying and obnoxious. There's actually some sweetener over there. We'll just go and bag that as well. There's a Wraith Queen over there as well, so whoops. So we'll just bag the sweetener. So this is where I'm going to leave it. Hope you enjoyed the video. Hope you found it interesting. In the next part, we will take down the abandoned drone base to see whether this has actually been changed. And of course, the other thing also is that, and we've got just under 6 minutes left on our capital vessel template. So the other thing we'll also do is take a look at that, and mainly just so that, because of course what we can do is bring it in here, and that will give us some extra storage capacity if we find lots of good stuff down inside there. So until next time, whatever you do, enjoy your gaming.